everybody, and welcome to the next episode of QuestCon News. We are so excited to see you. Tonight, we're going to be discussing KidsCon! Alright, with me tonight, we have the director herself, Punki!
Hi!
Alright, and from the Exploreum, we've got Josh.
What's up?
Alright, with Cosplay Incorporated, we have Josh Webb himself. Justin Webb himself.
Wowzers!
And with TapSnap, we have Stephanie.
Hi!
We are so excited to see everybody tonight. And before we really get into KidsCon, I just want to send out a message. I just want to let everyone know Hurricane Harvey came through, and we just want to let everybody know that our thoughts and prayers go to everybody that's been affected to it. And I truly encourage anybody that at least can help out in some way to just do what little you can, because it's a heck of a disaster over there. So.
Yes, it is.
All right. So on to lighter topics now. Let's start with you, Punki. I know you're really excited.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So what is KidsCon?
It is going to be absolutely epic. Sorry. What we have going on is that kids are usually forgotten. So what we want to do is make sure that there was an entire area dedicated for kids to have fun and enjoy as a family. Sorry, I have a little bit of a backflash going on here.
It's all right. It's all right.
So it gets really, really loud. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, awesome. That's a little bit better. So some of the things that we have going on is that we teamed up with the Gulf Coast Science Exploreum, and we have come up with some really cool things for the families to enjoy with their kids. And I have brought in TapSnap Photo, and I have Cosplay Inc. with Justin Webb, and it's really super exciting. Some of the other things that I have going on is we have a kids cosplay contest. So if you want to dress up, we totally encourage it. We're going to have a contest on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. So that's October 22nd at 1:30 p.m. at the Hall of Justice, which is the History Museum. Also, over there, we have Night at the Museum Friday night, and that is October 20th. And that is a public event, and it's their annual Halloween party. And come in, go trick-or-treating. It's going to be a lot of fun. I have the library bard.
What was that?
Spooky. Because I was talking about Halloween. That's what it was.
The Halloween effect.
The Halloween effect. I have library bards coming in. They are going to be doing a geeky song and dance thing. Seeing some of their YouTube stuff, they're really, really funny. I have Noise Complaint, who is a tap dance group, who is going to be doing another geeky themed related thing, which is really awesome. And I have Kimi Roebuck, who is coming in to do cosplaying as a family panel, where she talks about cosplaying as a family, things that you can do. And I'm really excited about that. And I really wanted to talk about Chimichanga Talk, but we're going to do another cast with them, because not only are they a part of KidsCon, but they are also a part of QuestCon. So there is just enormous amount of stuff that they're bringing in, and I can't wait. And I'm really sad because I really wanted to talk about it.
Next episode.
Next episode. Barnes & Noble is coming in from Spanish Fort, which is right across the bridge, and they are bringing their Legos. And I'm super excited about that because
Yes.
who doesn't love Legos? So, and also Tori, my daughter, she is the youngest member of the adventuring team, and she will be running around throughout KidsCon as Harley Quinn and Captain America. So that's really super exciting. So that's just some of the stuff that we're doing in the Gulf Coast Science Exploreum over here. Josh, he's going to talk about all the fun, amazing stuff that they're going to be doing.
All right. Well, that is a heck of a transition because I think Punky's ready to get off the spotlight here.
Your turn.
Josh, I'm so excited.
Yes.
I when I was out there around Easter time, I really just wanted to go through the entire place and touch everything. But they stopped.
Yeah, it's it's kind of like the Tom Hanks movie Big, where he works in the. That's kind of my job. That's the life I live there. It's always fun. Every day's really cool, lots of fun. We're always learning stuff too, which is awesome, and that's what we're all about. We're a nonprofit science center. Everything is education based, but we make it all fun and perfect. When Chad and Punky got in touch with me about this, I was just stoked because I'm a total nerd in the best way possible when it comes to science, when it comes to art, music, comics, anything like that, movies. So we're stoked to be a part of this. I think it's going to be a phenomenal event. Fun, like the whole weekend in itself, QuestCon and KidsCon is going to be great. It's a great fit too with us because we have our own science squad headquarters, which is our science superheroes. Dr. Freeze, Argon the Magnificent. These are all like comic book style science characters that we've designed in house. Have a lab and they do experiments. Dr. Freeze does stuff with liquid nitrogen, whether it's blowing up stuff or freezing stuff and smashing it. Doing liquid nitrogen ice cream is another thing. Argon the Magnificent does stuff with fire, so we've got fire breathing, mini explosions with fire, all those kind of cool things. But we talk about the science behind all of it, not just oohs and ahs and for entertainment purposes. So that's really what we're about, and we're going to bring a lot of that to KidsCon. We're going to have activities throughout the building. We've got this big exploding finale thing we do for a lot of events that involves liquid nitrogen. It's kind of crazy. It sounds like a cannon going off. We've gotten in trouble from the city a few times for doing it because it's so loud. But everyone loves it. We've blown up pumpkins for Easter, for Halloween. We've blown up piñata for Easter. We like blowing stuff up, obviously. So, but as far as KidsCon goes, I mean, it's such a great fit. Our staff, they're all wanting to go to QuestCon, and they're stoked that we're a part of KidsCon and this whole thing. So it's going to be fun for everybody. The kids coming in, our staff members are stoked about it. It's just phenomenal. I couldn't have asked for a better partnership.
Josh, I just want to let you know you had me at Explosion.
Yeah, trust me, we're going to blow some stuff up. There's no doubt about it. In a perfectly safe, educational, and legal fashion. So no worries there either. But yes, explosions are definitely one of our favorite things to do. And we'll find a cool, different way to spin that to where it's themed towards QuestCon and KidsCon. So we had a long discussion about that today, and we'll probably blow a few things up before just to test. And so we kind of have an excuse to blow more stuff up, basically. But yeah, that's kind of basically what we're doing. One thing that we're really excited about too for the little bits that are going to be out and about is we have an exhibit opening up about a month prior, Curious George, Let's Get Curious, which is we're stoked about too because who doesn't know who Curious George is? And of course, the exhibit comes with a costume too. So we're going to have a little Curious George running around in costume, greeting the kids and all that kind of stuff. So I think it's going to be literally fun for all ages, from adults down to the little tiny bites. So yeah, it's really good stuff.
Cool.
So anything else you need from me? I mean, I'm trying to think of what else we're going to have going on. It's just going to be controlled awesome chaos in a way, but in the best way possible.
Well, isn't science a little bit chaos anyway?
Absolutely. I mean, and that's the fun part about it, and that's what we love about the kind of craziness of the environment. There is that it's hard. I mean, you make mistakes, but you learn from them. So that's the whole purpose and how science is advanced, and that's what we like doing. We've done the explosion experiments where they just failed miserably, and that's how you learn. And we use that as a teaching moment to tell people, okay, this is what we did wrong. This is why it didn't work. And failures are okay. You learn from that, and you make mistakes, and you fix it, and you improve upon it. So, and I'm sure everyone can relate to that. If you're acting and like working into a character, you're going to make mistakes. If you're building costumes, you're going to make mistakes, along the way while you're doing that. So it's a universal concept, for all of us. So yeah, it's absolutely relatable across the board.
Excellent. Well, that is really exciting. And we're going to come back around because I want to get a little bit more information out of you. But
Okay.
Let's go ahead and drop down to Stephanie and tell us, what is TapSnap?
TapSnap. TapSnap, there's actually a unit right behind me. And it's a huge 42-inch screen that takes pictures. It's all digital. We have green screen capabilities. So we're going to have a great time with the kids. We're going to be able to put any kind of background they can imagine. I've got where they can be on the moon looking back at the earth. So anything we can get a picture of, we can make a background of. And we are also going to bring in some characters as well from Make Believe Parties. It's a local group here, and we're hoping to have some people maybe like Jack Sparrow and Belle and some other interesting characters. And I think the kids are going to have a great time. The only difficulty we have is once we show them how digital it is, they can't stop touching the screen. They want to touch everything. They want every digital prop. They want every possible background, but they have a great time. We've added a feature. It automatically allows you to email and post to Facebook, but we added a feature recently where they can text as well. So for the not so little, but in between maybe, they can text as well. We're going to have a lot of options, and of course we'll be printing them for them too. So everybody gets a digital copy. Everybody gets a hard copy, and like I said, this is the ultimate option for this kind of con, because we just you can't get enough of the pictures. That's the whole point, is saving that memory. So we're going to save every memory we can get. That's what I do. I make memories.
Well, see, but what happens when the adults come along and push the kids out of the way because they're so excited they want to play with it?
Oh, trust me, it happens. We got to get them in there too, and honestly, they can be just as picky about their digital props and backgrounds as the kids. So we look forward to all ages. It's not going to be one or the other. The little kids, the great thing about them is they just get super pumped when they see themselves in that big screen in front of them. They're like, oh, well, wait a minute. Oh, there I am. Okay, I can do this, Whereas the adults are, ooh, did I get that right? Yeah. Is everything set up, But the kids are just pumped to see themselves.
So, out of curiosity, is this is the picture taken first and then they come around and they, how do they do it? Or can they actually figure out their pose and they can see themselves in a monitor and figure out what pose they want?
They can see themselves in this big monitor behind me, so they'll be able to pick their pose and do whatever they want. The only thing that kind of comes into the guesswork is once we shoot it, then that green screen turns into the background that they want, and they can choose and pick different ones and stuff like that. That's the real excitement. But usually after a couple times, if they're taking a picture with the T-Rex, they figure out exactly where they want to stand, where his head is biting them somehow. I don't know how they do it, but they do. So we have a lot of fun with them. That's for sure.
So let me get this straight. We are going to have a dinosaur image prop on there, so they can look like they're being chased by a dinosaur.
Oh yeah, I've got dinosaurs. I've got one called Killer Kitty. He just comes out of the corner. I've got tigers. I've got I hate to say it, but I can't remember which one is the dinosaur that flies. I've got that one too.
Pterodactyl.
That's it. I'm so sorry. I can't remember that one. There you go. You win. Yeah, I've got him. I've got genre related props, and if there's not a prop, Like if there was something that that was theme specific, like capes, or mask, whatever. If I can get a digital picture of it, I can usually create that prop and use it in the same way. So whatever we don't have, I can create.
Oh no, that's awesome to be able to add a little bit more customizability into it.
Oh yeah, and all of the logo information will be included on every photo that goes out. I did an event just this past weekend. Probably only had about 200 people there, but over 3,600 people were reached in 3 days.
Wow.
So the power of social media. You can't beat it.
Absolutely.
So as we are not beating it right now. So it works great. Definitely gets everybody's logo information out there.
That's brilliant. I'm really looking forward to that. I'm going to be mostly based in the main convention center, but I'm trying to get out to each the science center or the Science Exploreum and the History Museum because I want to at least see what's going on over there. I'm going to be running all over the convention, I think. All right. But speaking, I think that is a great transition. So let's talk to Justin. Oh, I'm sorry, Inspector Gadget.
Wowzers.
Awesome. There we go.
There you go.
Nice.
All right. Justin, what is Cosplay Inc. or Justin Webb's Cosplay Inc.?
So Cosplay Inc. is a group that I put together about 4 years ago. We started. It's different than anything you normally see before. So when we come to QuestCon and KidsCon, we're going to be bringing our Jurassic Park vehicle that I built. So it's the one that T-Rex actually attacks in the film. But we do something different than other exhibitors or people that come. We actually have in-character cosplay interactions with the people. We want to turn it into more of an experience than anything else. There's so much that we do. We give panels on motivational speeches about how you can start from absolutely nothing and do what you wanted from anything in your dreams you can make real. 4 years ago, I was homeless on the street, and here I am 3D printing and building star car vehicles and everything else. And I'm not anything more special than anybody else out there. They can do it the same way. I do panels on armor building. I've done magic for about 15 years of my life, and I can do a magic show. All sorts of fun things. So, but I'm definitely coming as Inspector Gadget and doing my stilt walking for everyone there. And we've got the music that plays, and keep an eye out for Dr. Claw and Evil Gadget, too. I hear they're very close.
Wow, so you've come a long way in 4 years then.
Yeah. It's been a long, hard journey, but I grew up with the saying of, for every no, you get one step closer to a yes. So don't ever give up and don't ever stop trying. It's not about where you get, it's about the journey and who you're becoming in the process.
That is so cool. So now I think I've got a brilliant collaboration here. And I think, Josh, you're going to have to help me figure out how to do this. We've got the Jurassic Park Jeep. We got TapSnap that brings in a dinosaur. We got to figure out a way to merge the two so it can look like the people are being chased in the Jeep by the dinosaur.
We got it. Done it. Done.
I think we could get that together.
Yeah.
We can have dinosaur eggs that they can carry and run away with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of Lost World.
Oh yeah, Barbel can, the hard hats, the whole deal, my man.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yes. I love it.
So I'm definitely looking forward to that. By the way, if that Jeep disappears, I don't know anything about
it. Fair enough.
Maybe we just need to make a digital prop of it.
There you go.
Well, once it's gone, you might need to. All right. So, Punki, Josh, tell us, how are people going to be able to get into KidsCon?
That's a good question.
Yes. Punki, you want to run with that, or you want me to?
Oh, of course you're going to put it on me. All right. So, if you have a 3-day pass, you get in for free. It is part of your 3-day pass.
Yes.
If you have a 1-day pass, it's $5. And if you don't have a pass, I highly suggest you get one. It's well worth it.
If you don't have a pass, why haven't you gotten it yet?
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you guys doing? Come on, get a pass. It's so much fun. There's so much going on. It is, honestly, no matter how you look at it, you're not going to be able to get it done in 1 day. I kind of doubt you're going to get it done in 3 days.
Don't let the opportunity pass you up.
There you go. Nicely done.
So I highly suggest get a 3-day pass. Do it.
Yes, absolutely. It's such a great deal across the board. I've talked to so many people about it. We did a business expo recently at the convention center over there.
Yep, I saw you.
And, yeah, I was gonna say we saw each other there, so it was awesome. And we had the QuestCon postcards out promoting that there as well. And people were just thrilled about it. You know, people had never been to. I've never been to a con before, so I'm thrilled. You know, beyond words. So. It's going to be a first for me. It's going to be a first for a lot of folks, and I think that's a great thing. You know, get some new folks into the fold, and broaden some horizons and introduce people to the whole thing. And yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything better around here. And Mobile is such a perfect city for it, and everything going on with the History Museum next door to us. We'll have stuff in the courtyard, in the building, out of the building, overflowing through the building. Everything. You know, we'll. It's going to be crazy, but it's going to be awesome.
I told them they couldn't pick a better month either. The weather's usually
yes.
in October. That's our best month down here.
And especially
Definitely.
Costume, yeah, absolutely. You don't want running around right now in a costume of any sort unless it's barely there. So, yeah.
True.
So yeah, it's going to be perfect for this too, and just the city of Mobile and downtown area in general has grown so much and has become really such a much more family friendly area than it used to be years ago. So, and I like to think that we helped out with that, being the Exploreum and a family science center. I think that being a destination has really contributed immensely to that. History Museum does a lot of family-oriented things as well, so it's again great to have them on board too. So it's really great.
All right. Well, I personally am looking forward to a wonderful experience at KidsCon. I really am. And it's actually a little bit funny talking to some people that are convention goer regulars, if you will. And when you start listing off everything that we're gonna have, and just see the jaws drop.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I don't think I've ever heard of one with this much diversity. I'm super pumped that we're part of it.
Hope you're part of it too. Yay!
Right. So, KidsCon, QuestCon, October 20th to the 22nd, Mobile, Alabama. Tickets are on sale now at quest-con.com. I highly encourage you, even outside the convention, go check out the Exploreum. It is, it's a beautiful place, and I feel like a kid in a candy store when I go over there.
Yes. it's a lot of fun.
All right, so we'll start with Justin the Son. Justin, where can people keep up with you?
Okay, so you guys can actually keep up with me on Facebook at Cosplay Inc. All one word, and INC, not ink, like an ink pen. I know that's confusing. And then if you guys want to check us out on Twitter, it's Cosplay Inc. 1, the numeral 1. Or you can always email us at cosplayincorporated@gmail.com and just talk to us directly there.
Awesome. Stephanie, where can we keep up with where you're going to be?
You can keep up with me on Facebook. It's TapSnap space 1130. I'm on Twitter, TapSnap1130. And we also have a microsite called TapSnap1130.com. And you can catch me at any of those anytime and get directly to me because everything should have my direct number and email and everything else on it. And of course, when we're at KidsCon, we'll be posting everything live. Everything on Facebook will be going on as it's happening.
All right. Josh, where can people find out more about what's going on in the Explorium? What upcoming events you've got going on?
You can find us pretty much everywhere. Facebook, obviously, Instagram, Twitter. We're on Pinterest. We're on YouTube. You can see some of the crazy experiments we do on YouTube if you get on there and dig around. Just type in Gulf Coast Explorium. Make sure you have Gulf Coast on there because apparently there's an Explorium in Singapore somewhere. It's a totally different ball game there, so don't go there. If you're in Singapore, go, but otherwise you'll be very confused, very lost. So yeah, hit us up on there or at explorium.com and or just stop by, like you said, for a visit. Have the box office call me. I'll come down and talk to you and tell you all about it in person. So yeah, anywhere.
Awesome. Excellent. And Punky. Punky.
Hi.
Well, I don't think you keep a Twitter account, but maybe
I don't.
Maybe you want to tell us where everybody can keep track of what's going on with QuestCon.
Well, we can keep track of us on the QuestCon Facebook page. If you message us and you have a question about KidsCon, you can generally find me there. I will answer any of your questions. I believe that we have Twitter, so you can follow us there. If you want to get a hold of me personally, you can email me at Punki, that's Punki, at quest-con.com, and I will answer your questions also.
That is absolutely brilliant. Everybody, I want to thank you for coming on and telling us a little bit about what kid is going to be happening in the Explorium in October. It is going to be a ton of fun. I want to thank everybody who took a few minutes to watch us and say thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And again,
Thank you, QuestCon, for having us on here.
Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Thank you.
No problem. And again, our hearts and prayers go out to everybody that's affected by Hurricane Harvey. And like I said, if you have the opportunity to help out a little bit, I highly encourage it. All right. Thank you, everybody, and have a good night.
Night.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Yeah. Stephanie left. Or no. Oh no. Okay. She's not. Stephanie left her. She bailed. All right. Thank you. See ya. See, it wasn't too bad. I hope Stephanie's not pissed off the way she just ran off like that. I'm like, okay. I was worried I had done something wrong because she like up and disappeared, but maybe I don't know. I guess I'm more used to other people. So oh yeah. Did you have the video going? Huh. Well, if you want, we can go live real quick. You can talk about the website.